be cleared, and it will be under the race admin discretion to clear. But with an incorrectly cleared black flag, that driver will receive a 50-point penalty. That is all I have for tonight. Again, to the returning drivers, thank you. To our new drivers,
in our
welcome.
starting
Good luck.
grid
Have fun.
for race number 1 of the IROC Challenge Series, on the pole position here tonight with a lap time of 18.454 seconds. It's Kyle Terzak outside front row, number 93. His name's Pileski. Row number 2, it's Troy Radford and Neil Quick. Row 3, Garrett Wiedner and Kevin McCann. Row number 4, Garrett Johnson and Brandon Neffel.
Nashville.
Row 5, it's the number 89 of Brian Rose and that Mike Coke.
I screwed up my qualifying.
11 starter, it's Jeff Clifton.
13.
Stewart starts 12.
A little bit of room as we get
13th starter, it's the 3 of Brian McCann. Chris Mepford will roll 14th. Josh Funkhauser starts in the 15th spot. Nuke Quick in the 4. He'll start 16th.
Hey, Derek, thank you. I need it.
We'll start 17th, Doug Wysocki 18th. 19th starter is Larry Bruner. 20th goes to Tim Schofield. Chris Wally, the number 51, will start 21st. Jason Niles is 22nd. Clint Walker 23rd. Brian Rick will start 24th. Spartan Motors.
I've only done
25th starter
a practice race in these.
Quick will start 26th. Steve Durbin 27th. Matt Comp 28th. 29th goes to Steve Robards. And 30th, Adam Benefile in the number 10 starts 30th.
That didn't take long. I already got rammed in the ass.
From Nashville Fairgrounds, field rolling.
To a good start.
The green here after just a couple of base laps. We'll get there shortly.
Late model stock.
100% fuel load here tonight. Unlimited sets of tires available for the drivers. Stage breaks coming at lap 50 and 110 this evening.
Outside.
And race details tonight, 77.
No quick repair.
57% humidity, partly cloudy skies, hardly any breeze at 2 miles per hour. 79-degree track temperature. Again, 200 laps the race distance.
Stage at 50.
Could have a good one here tonight. Pace car lights are off as we get ready for a green flag here in less than half a lap.
We made it 2 laps.
Pace car is off.
Man, these things go through the turn at 100 miles per hour.
It's in the air. We're racing from Nashville.
Got one outside. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Lap 1 in the books. Kyle Terzak leads lap number 1. James Pileski sticks in the 2nd spot. Neil Quick runs 3rd.
Got one outside.
Can't help but notice Neil Quick in that familiar number 2.
You're clear high, clear high.
Looks like it should say Miller Lite on the side of that machine.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
It's RS12 Esports instead. Either way, sharp-looking livery for Neil Quick. Looks even better in the top 5 as he runs 3rd. Troy Radford is 4th.
Poor rev limiter gets a workout.
4. Kevin McCann and his familiar number 33.
Got one outside. Still there? Hold your line.
I'm not sure if we're 3 wide or
Still
not.
there.
Yeah, we're 3 wide.
First handful of laps pretty clean thus far. Drivers just settling in.
The spotter never called it.
All clear. Keep digging, man. You're in top 10.
One car gets a piece of the outside wall off turn number 4. Continues on. Might have been Brian Rick.
I don't know how we made it if we was 3 wide. My spotter didn't say it. I just knew it.
I was thinking actually might have been Nuke Quick, and it was in the 4.
And out the window.
Let the 99 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
And that number 12 machine of Timmy Schofield. Speaking of paint schemes that look like it should belong to Rusty Wallace.
Oh, he knows your paint scheme, Tim.
In the 51 with the throwback colors of mellow yellow.
Oh, broadcaster.
Cool paint schemes here tonight.
Yeah, he called it out.
Many of them, if
Cool.
not all of them. And caution is out.
How was your forward drive there towards the end of that little run we just did?
Steve Robards.
Ain't nobody getting tires.
And Robert Rowe involved in this. 3 cars.
8 laps.
To pit load.
I know, but unlimited.
Steve Robards. Now let's get a look what happened here. Our first caution of the season here at Nashville. See the 28.
We were 3 wide, and I don't know how we didn't wreck.
5. That's Trevor Quick. Slides up, gets into the door. Quick drives away. Oh, big time hit though. Collects that big tire, tractor tire, to protect the inside pit wall.
Caution, a racing incident.
Sends the 28 up the racetrack, collects the 9 and the 42. 42 of Robert Rowe.
The 99 car don't look too bad.
Timing tower will show as the 10. He does have a number 9 on the door.
How long is a pit stop with these if you did take 4?
They'll get that fixed, I'm sure.
I didn't even try it.
Pace car, middle backstretch.
I want to say something like 1820.
Complete here from Nashville Super Speedway. Sorry, Nashville.
That's long enough.
Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway.
Pit road is closed.
I thought Cook was always 23. Changed it to 4.
Is my fuel calculator off, or because it says 22 gallons, but I got half a tank? Is the setup just gave us half a tank?
Multi-streaming here tonight. We're sending a feed to the IROC TV.
What happens if you take fuel? Is that going to?
It'll fill it all the way up.
TV
It'll loosen it up, won't it?
on YouTube.
I don't
Feel free
know.
to jump into the stream chat.
I remember when we were at Lanier. That's how I got beat, was fuel.
Everything PG if you don't.
It's slower with a full fuel.
We can go in the box, right? Over there.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So I gotta be careful about that, not to fill it up.
Get ready. All right, man. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. The leader just did a 45.078 inside. Still there.
Pace car lights go out, so we're on the 1 to go.
All right, man.
Catch a green flag the next time by. Still through turn number 2 here. Field formed up, doubling up, 2 by 2. And Pulaski and Turzak, the front of the field, very similar paint schemes between these 2 cars.
I don't know if I maintain pace speed.
Team drivers, I'm going to make that assumption. I don't know for sure.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
But here we go. Pace car is in. Barney waves the green, and we're back racing once again. Great restart for the 051 of Turzak. Battle for the second spot. Neil Quick, James Pileski, Quick to the inside, down the back straightaway. And caution back out. Nuke Quick involved in this one.
Broadcast even says Nuke Quick.
Nuke Quick around off turn number 2. Let's see what happened.
88 DOL will be issued with the 1 to go.
Yay, I passed somebody.
Car 30. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
I'm working on catching up to Kevin.
Contact with the 88 machine.
Yeah.
Jason Nilgis.
I have Neil Quicks in second.
Minimal damage, if any, to the
I know Troy's fast.
Not issue.
When the yellow flag came out.
Vincent Short joining us here in the HBR TV stream chat. Thanks for checking in, Vince. We do appreciate that. Your patronage is always welcomed.
I hope this ain't a caution fest.
first race always is, isn't it?
Man, that's all I've been doing for like the last 2 weeks is caution fest races.
Well, we got one chatter in the stream side. Guys, feel free. Don't be shy. I know you're out there watching.
Except for Noble.
Check in with us here in the stream chat. It's usually a very busy place here at HPR TV. We don't bite, we promise. Want you to be part of the show. So at the time of caution, Neil Quick was ahead of James Pileski, so he's got that second spot as we prepare for yet another restart. We'll see if Neil is aggressive on this restart. May attack for that top spot.
Yeah, unfortunately, me and Kevin was talking right before this race.
17 laps in. And don't forget, we do have stage breaks coming up.
I don't think we're going to be able to do it.
50 and 110. What you don't see typically here in late model stock racing is stage breaks. They've adopted the top tier series in NASCAR, Cup, Trucks, Xfinity. Why not?
Man,
It works for them, it worked here. I think a lot of it too is to give these guys an opportunity to pit. Typically, these late model stock cars not running with competitive pit stops, so it does take a little bit more time to get that service work completed.
The restarts,
Adding the stage breaks does seem to help these guys get their pit service completed.
I mean, it is true.
So that they don't lose a lap. Some of these tracks are going to race this season.
That's
very small.
It's a hell of a switch over from short track over racing to 24 hours to Daytona, though.
All right, man. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. The leader just did a 44.556. Got one outside. Still there? Hold your line.
Oh, I about spun out.
Clear high. Outside. Still there?
Is 15 going to let me have it?
Well, there you see it. Field doubling back up here. Pace car lights are out. Get the restart here, lap 20.
Stay low. Stay low.
Whoa, 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 whoa. They're hitting the brake pedal up in front of me.
Still there? Hold your line.
Flag back in the air. Kurzak gets a good jump. Pileski times it well also.
There we go. We got spread out a little bit.
Quick gets that second spot back very fast here out of turn number 2. Quick relegated back to P3. Kevin McCann closing in the 4th position. Boy, Radford in 5th.
The car in P2 just hit the fastest lap. 18.498.
Caution
man,
going
caution
in,
is out.
2-1.
Caution is out. Line up
Got taken out there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and it's bad.
Oh, no.
Checking up, checking up, checking up.
It's the 94 car. Pit road is now open.
Got hooked in the right rear.
It's the 80.
Such a great sound. These late model stock just sound awesome. And we got trouble once again. Jason Nile just in trouble. Or is he? Well, it looks like he crashed for a moment, but he seems okay. And Cop, Steve Durbin and Larry Bruner, I think, might have been involved in this one. Some damage on the Matt Kopp machine.
So when you set, or when you go into pit, set your fuel right.
Okay, Larry Bruner still trying to get righted.
I'm just going to add like 5 gallons. Is that what you were going to do?
Race control, fine.
You technically need 10 to finish the race if we were green the whole time, but we're yellow here mostly, so might be a little bit different.
Well, we got a second caution, don't we? Stage.
At 50, yeah.
No, it's like 50 and 110, I thought.
We got 2 stage?
Looks like the 44 getting.
I think so.
After the fact,
I thought it was just 1.
Tim Schofield.
I don't have it pulled up.
Try and get a better look at this one here. The 44 turns to Schofield here. on the front stretch before they even get down into the corner.
I'm looking at it. Hold on.
Kopp gets into the 44 after the fact. Of course, much different speed differential between the two drivers. There you have it.
First stage will end at 50. Second stage will be 110. So yeah, 5110. Huh.
Larry out of San Antonio, Texas.
Derek, I wasn't technically texting. I was reading the rule book.
Bolt some tires on.
What's going on, gentlemen? How are you?
Get some repairs made.
Hey, repeat.
Oh, where y'all at tonight?
Nashville.
Doug Wysocki still
Speedway?
The little one, whatever it is called.
Fairgrounds?
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. How's it going?
This is Nashville, right? I'm just out here trying to figure these cars out.
What are you running?
We're going green next time by. All right, man.
Late model stock.
On the outside road now.
Ah. Fun times. Cars with a whole lot of power and all off the throttle. Nice. Very, very nice. Kevin, good to see you again.
Yeah, man, good to see you.
And of course, there's Mr. Schofield.
Get ready.
Howdy.
So the top two
Howdy.
changes. Kyle Turzak still leads.
I just figured I'd pop in for a quick sec, see how you're doing. Holy cow! You go through the
This is Brandon Mefford.
through the rooms, and there's a lot of people logged in.
McCann 8th. He's up 5 spots.
Cars you got out there.
I'm sorry, Clifton, that is.
You got one inside.
9th and 10th is Garrett Johnston.
Hold your line.
Race car lights go out, so we are once again getting ready for yet another restart. 28 laps in, still not quite to our stage break at lap 50.
Wow.
Stay high.
Got below me really wants it. I don't know who that is.
30. Wow.
That's Rose.
Still there.
He wants it bad.
Thank you.
I guess I want it bad too.
Still there. Hold your line.
I didn't hear what Pete said.
Turzak clean into 1 and 2.
Oh, Kevin, you got hit a little.
The top two, the battle for the third position between Neil Quick and Kevin McCann.
All clear. All
McCann
clear.
to the outside, Quick down low in that white and blue number 2. Bradford gets to the inside of Kevin McCann. Dan still up the racetrack. He'll have a run out of turn number 2 here.
Don't wreck Brandon. Don't wreck Brandon.
Rose and Brian McCann doing battle. Rose in the number 89, the black and orange car down low. Brian McCann in the familiar number 3 to the outside.
The leader just did a 18.617.
Get my tires cooled down a little bit here, see if I can make another pass. Ooh, it didn't like that turn. I've got them way too hot.
On board with Brian Rose. Not too much heat in these brakes just yet. Check back on that later on.
That ain't good.
Some cherry red rotors, we'll see.
I might be as far as I'm going to go here. Rotors, who uses brake?
The Brian Rose running back in the 8th spot after it. Brian McCann gets clear. The top 8, top 10 plus still single file. On board with Jeff Clifton. Looking back at Mike Cook. You can't help but look at this Jeff Clifton machine. There's a lot of really cool paint schemes here tonight. That's just a big-time throwback to Rick Mast back in the day. The Skull Bandit black and white colors. Loving it. Jason Nile just still back in the 17th spot. So we go back to Brian Rose in the 8th position, trying to hold off Garrett Johnson.
I got to get a run out of 2 to pass him.
Johnson in the 15. Turzak and Pileski still 1 and 2. Neil Quick third.
The 3-4 run ain't going to work.
Brian Rose doing all he can to try and hold him off. Had a run there just a moment ago. He's held off just a bit, taking a peek to the inside, but keeps it in behind the 89. Rose flips the low side, trying to get that car to rotate a little bit.
Only got 5 more laps.
Meanwhile, Brian McCann putting pressure on Brandon Mefford.
I got my tires too hot and I got to cool them back off, but I ain't got enough time.
Issue out on the racetrack. He's parked the wrong way. We're going to get a yellow here. Or are we? Johnston does a great job to get that car righted without bringing out the yellow flag.
The leader just did a 8.
I cooled the tires down, got up to Brandon, but then got him too hot trying to set up a pass.
The 1 takes a peek to the inside. Jeff Clifton.
They are smoking hot right now.
It's made and around the 15 goes. Clifton checks up plenty to go around without making more contact. Slight contact for Johnston to the inside pit wall. Just dumb luck that we didn't catch a caution on that one. Checking on the race leaders once again. It's Turzak and Pileski in the top 2. That's unchanged since this one started. "47 laps down. We've got just a few more before we get to our first stage break. Brandon Mefford still holding out of that 6th position ahead of Brian McCann. A couple of car lengths back to the 3.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
All right, guys, and that is your stage 1.
Back out front. Turzak about to win stage number 1.
3 car.
Please make sure the fast repair is unchecked, please. And thank you. Great run there, fellas.
Pace car, middle of backstretch.
Pit road is now open.
Off turn number 4, completing the lap 50. Caution should come out. And there it is. Yellow flag displayed here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Turzak, Pileski, Neil Quick, Troy Radford, Kevin McCann, the top 5. Brandon Mefford, Brian McCann, Brian Rose, Jeff Clifton, and Jarrett Wiedner, the top 10. Stage number 1 in the books. With that, we're going to step aside quickly and get a break out of the way. We'll be back after this.
I'm the only one that took 2.
R&R Raceway.
Go.
Your source to all custom raceware apparel needs and home to iRacing apparel. Pick it up today at rnrraceware.com.
It shouldn't be that bad. I only took 4 because I'm going to take 2 at the next one.
Spartan Transportation and Spartan Logistic Management is your one source for all your shipping needs. 53-foot dry van shipments, auto.
How many gallons you got in it?
Full service in-house.
10 total.
Drop lot facilities. Just
I got 7.7.
To all auto manufacturers. Facilities in St. Louis, Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, and Indianapolis, Indiana. Spartan Logistics LLC, proud sponsor of the IROC series. Kyle Steffens, UMP modified in Silver Crown driver. And Cordy Gundy.
We go green. Will I make it? I hope I do.
Visit us at spartan-logistics.net and find us on Facebook.
I don't know. That might be close.
Back at Nashville Fairgrounds, we're going to try and get a word with our stage winner.
Hope I didn't screw up.
Zach, see if we can pull him up into the broadcast booth and get a word.
Surely we have some cautions, right?
Kyle and Steve in the HBR TV broadcast booth. You got us?
Reminder, make sure we uncheck.
Kyle, congratulations. Stage 1 in the books. You win that stage. Walk us through those first 50 laps here.
Oh, that would suck if I have to go in.
For all these drivers, how was it for you behind that wheel?
It was pretty good. You know, I just had to keep the tires on it. So it's just the name of the game right now. It's just kind of keep the lefts on it because all we're taking is right sides for all this race. Because if you take both, all 4 tires, you will go a lap down. And as you can see, most of them right here are going a lap down because of it.
So Leader said he only took 2.
Until about 50 to go and pick up the pace and hopefully go get one.
No way. I guess he filled up on fuel there.
On the next stage at lap 110.
That's interesting. I'm worried about not having enough fuel. I don't think I took enough.
After that last stage, just go on from there.
All right, Kyle. Thanks for talking to us, man. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
It's Kyle Turzak, your stage winner.
Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not
that
going
helps.
green. All right, man. Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
Field getting lined back up. Looks like Kevin McCann was out first. Maybe fuel only for the 33. Turzak made the good point, though, to take care of your stuff the rest of the way.
What was your tires, Kevin?
Saving your equipment, saving your tires. It made a very
77.82.
Maybe some newbies that are not familiar with
86.
cars. Again, the uncompetitive pit stops, the non-competitive pit
So
stops.
he's using them more than I am.
4 tires, you're
That's interesting.
lose a lap if you
Mine started to drop off.
It's going to be right sides only, except for maybe extremely rare circumstances. Some guys might even opt to make 2 pit stops under the caution. They'll come down, change the rights, get back out there, get caught up, change the lefts, and then go back out in the field. Have push to restart an extra lap.
Green flag.
Should get the one to go now this time by.
The leader just did a 44.186. You got one inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Stay high. Still there. Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
Oh, somebody got wrecked.
High. Go high.
Oh, I squeezed through.
On the front stretch. Caution on the front stretch. Pit road is closed. Ooh. Let the 1 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Who was that?
And we're back.
What, Kevin? You're up front.
Stage number 2 begins.
Not me.
I squeezed through there.
How did my engine blow? Holy crap. My engine just died.
Brian, thanks for the room there, but I didn't mean to cut up in front of you. He called me clear.
Let the 1 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Stop on the back straightaway.
Catch the 90.
Somebody's upside down.
Car. Catch the 129.
That two car is having a.
I really don't know what
That's no
happened
clip.
there. My engine just gave out while I was parked waiting for Neil to
Neil's
give
having
me
a tough
room to get out
problem
of the
there.
way.
Tim Schofield almost getting a piece of rose as Brian's trying to get it straightened back out.
That car, you got to come around.
12-point turn for the 89. Still traffic.
Oh, that was Neil that got spun. Ooh.
Quick, just backing straight down the back straightaway here. There's just chaos.
Pace car is
getting into Matt Kopp. The 22 has now flipped the 22 on his roof.
You know Neil ain't happy.
Race control finds on the 34. If he's able to return to the track, he will be issued.
That was Neil quick. You know he ain't happy. He got spun.
The fence again, just trying to get righted, and he may have lost the motor on this car. I don't know.
Catch the 1.
Oh yeah, who'd he get? 89? Who's that?
Still running.
Brian Rose.
Out, though. Something's
he wasn't around last season.
1 car.
Take a look what happened here.
Oh, that's Brian Rose that spun him?
Attack Brian Rose and Neil Quick. And everybody trying to avoid. It just turns into a big chain reaction crash down the backstretch.
I don't have a talk button in game.
From the Brian Rose perspective, as he got into the 2. We'll go to the roof cam with Brian. Slow things. Actually, we'll go.
Number 83, you only get 1.
I think Brian caught the bottom of the racetrack and it shot him up just a bit.
Past the 34.
Bad thing is, he knows I'm joking.
Third of the field involved in this one.
Why ain't my in-game mic working?
Get a break out of the way. We'll be back after this.
I must have unbound it somehow. I don't remember unbinding it.
All right, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Ooh, I get the inside now.
Did he go through that time, sir?
Oh man, I can't believe I think I did that myself. I think I hit my kill switch.
Not only that, Derek, I got the real clutch working and the button.
Get ready.
I found out you can do that in options.
All right, man.
Backup clutch.
8 cars in. Green flag, green flag. All right, man.
Hey, not going, not
going green this time. We are not going green. The leader just did a 40.
Apologies, gentlemen, on getting that out there late.
Car by. All right, man, we're going green next time. By.
The button is really nice for fuel saving.
That we still had trying to catch the field.
Back in Nashville Fairgrounds, working.
I gotta let somebody by.
Pace car lights off, so we should.
Oh, let the pace car by.
This time by lap 65.
All right,
again,
man.
stage number 2 coming to an end at lap 110. Got some time still.
Green. All right, man.
Stop it and turn
back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
Well, this is helping me on my fuel.
Try and get this one right. I think they're just trying to make sure the.
You know what? No, I'm not so sure. I didn't take a fast repair there.
Was involved in that one. With iRacing, the black flags in many cases are automatic. With that many cars involved, someone's bound to.
Hey, admin, are you able to see if I took a fast repair?
You didn't say it in game.
So we'll try this again. We're going to need to probably go yet another lap. The pace car still trying to get through. Yeah, there it is. They wheeled it over again.
I won't be able to see it.
Pace car back around in front of the field.
Video.
Waiting on it yet again. Lights to go out, start, finish. I expect we'll see the one to go.
Green, green, green.
Vincent Short still in the stream chat. Thanks for being here, man. You're the only one thus far. It's been awful quiet. I'm getting lonely up here in the booth.
Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Oh, somebody got the wall.
Short, a veteran of the IROC Challenge Series, not racing in this series. Kind of surprised to see that, but nevertheless, good he's here watching it nonetheless.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, give me that inside line.
Still there? Hold your line.
This line is hot right now.
Still there.
So as we get ready to go back to the green here, we've got 13 cars still in the lead lap after that big incident. Green flag back in.
Actually, I don't think I did because I had
67 goes up on the board. Kevin McCann with a good jump over Kyle Turzak.
I had optional damage to repair yet.
Contested James Pileski and Troy Radford.
How's that 2 tires going, Kevin?
One car gets into the wall and one of Jeff Clifton.
Okay, so far.
Race control that might have been.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a problem.
Since I got to him, but Who's that contact?
Race control does find
on
that
board
on
with Kevin
the
McCann.
46.
Looking back at Kyle Turzak.
Public flaw.
And we've even got the Ginger in the chat. Thanks for checking in. Eddie Rose as well.
I had a good 20 tabs.
And caution comes back out.
Okay, please tell me what you think you had
I'm
there.
at 87 frames now.
Car 15. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Clint Walker, I think, involved in this one. Let's see what happened here to the 0-2. Walker in that blue and white 0-2 machine in ahead of the 46.
Plenty of fuel.
The 0-2 almost seems like he checks up in the middle of the corner and he gets bumped by the 46, sends the 0-2 around into the fence, puts us under caution once again. Chris Meffert going to take an opportunity to hit pit lane here. Maybe just for fuel. Stays on the ground, so no tire change for the 46 unless this just might be a stop and go. I'm not sure. Every league runs their penalty system differently.
I want to put more fuel for the last.
Meffert, 13.28 seconds.
I probably want to get it over 10 gallons because I think 10 gallons will get you 75 laps. And we got to go
quick in the pits as
85.
Well.
The road is closed.
Garrett Johnston.
Get about 12 gallons in there, should do.
Brian McCann in the stream chat. He's driving.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking in, Brian.
Sent Steve a message.
Unless he's got, his own social media guy doing it for him. That could be.
Yeah, and I haven't really noticed the fuel give me an advantage. Steven there saying I'm a big deal.
All right, man, we're going green.
Speaking of Brian McCann, running sixth.
Line up on the
up
outside
7th spot. Remember, he started 13th.
All right, man. Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green. All right, man. Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
3 hands. That's what I just sent Steve. 3 hands. See what he says.
Expect to see the one to go here. Yep, lights go out.
All right,
so
man,
lap
we're
75, we'll get a restart. Puts us at 126 to go. I want to remind everybody, stage break coming in lap 110, and they've called it off once again, so we're going to go one more time around before we catch the green flag.
At least it's not like a full-blown caution fest.
Get ready. All right, man. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Good job, man. You're up the pit. The leader just did a 44.643. You got one inside.
Brian McCann in the chat again. He's got 3 hands, apparently. All right.
Stay high.
Well, that makes sense. That answers so many questions.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
All right, so we're going to try this again. Field getting caught up here off turn number 2. We should be ready for the restart this time. His car is down. Kevin McCann leading him back to green over Kyle Turzak. Green goes in the air. Good jump for both the top 2.
car in P1.
Kurzak stays to the outside.
Kevin, 2 tires doing the fastest lap. Hot dang. Kevin ain't drove a race car in iRacing in like 4 months, and here he is. He didn't even practice tonight. He jumped in. He's like, how do you drive this? And I told him, and he's out here in first place.
Ryan Rose battling with Jason Nilekis. This will be for the 11th position. Nile just has it for the time being. Real loose on exit is the 88.
Brendan's going to have to take notes on how I passed him in half a lap.
Caution coming to the start finish.
And Rose takes it away. Nile just back into the 12th spot now. Chris Wally next on the list. He runs.
Yeah, but go-karts is so much about setup, motor, them Briggs that we run.
Chris Nino, the right spot, needing to hold off to 51.
Finds that on the 89 self-spin. EOL will be issued with 1 to green.
Oh, Brian Rose goes around.
And back when he was running with his new kart, his motor had problems. So
turn number 4, but very quickly finds himself into the wall, facing the wrong direction as he was approaching the top 10.
I mean, you can be the world's greatest driver, but if your kart and motor sucks, you ain't going nowhere.
Car 84.
And then to get in the top 5, you got to cheat. So
orange machine down into turns 3 and 4. Nile just still in behind.
I'm picking about the cheating thing.
Tough to say. He was catching Wally pretty quickly there on exit. I don't know if he had to lift or hit on the brakes a bit, but nevertheless,
it is quite suspicious when they outrun you by 1 second, though.
Pit wall. Nobody else collects him, thankfully. Puts us under the caution nonetheless.
I hope the first few races in karting isn't raining like the last several years were.
Trying to get some more damage repaired on that number 46 machine.
For 2 reasons. I like driving in the rain, not when it's cold. Second reason, I got to buy a new set of rain tires. Oh, I saw something about that, but I didn't really look into it. Did they change the...
Brian Rose just leaving the pits as well.
The model of the tire, whatever it's called?
Pit road is closed.
Oh, okay. So they did. New compound and everything, I guess.
Off that Ross, Brian spent, I want to say, the last 4 or 6 months or so. Not that we feel bad for him on this, but
that'll be interesting. That'll change it up a little bit. Hopefully it's not like a
stuff with them.
You have to have a set of new tires to be competitive. I hate that. Well, damn, that sucks. You got to buy a tire and then turn right back around and...
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, line up on the inside row.
I think you may have read the same thing I read on Facebook.
Still on.
Because that's the comment I read.
Working our way towards the end of stage 2.
Somebody said exactly that.
Get ready.
Who's this in front of me? This is James, isn't it? He ain't got a number on the back of his car.
Race car's in.
That's illegal.
Green, green, green. The leader just did a 45.143.
Somebody's coming out of the pits.
Have a slow car on the bottom. Still there. Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
We're getting lined back up here, double file. Pace car lights have gone out. Hopefully we can get back to the green this time. We've waved off the last couple, just trying to make sure the order is correct. It's going to be Kevin McCann, Kyle Turzak, James Bileski, Troy Radford, Brian McCann. Those have been the usual suspects here most of this race here up into the top 5. And it's Brandon Befford, Jeff Clifton, Jarrett Wiedner, Chris Nenow, Chris Wally, your top 10. Green flag back in the air. We're racing from Nashville.
I see it, Brian.
Slow car down low. It's the 44.
Kevin's getting passed on them 2 tires, though.
Larry Bruner.
Damn, he's racing. Damn, he pulled out in front of him. Somebody needs to call him out, Derek.
Kevin McCann continues to lead Kyle Turzak all over the back bumper. Kevin slips up off turn 4 just a bit. May have opened the door.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Caution on the front stretch.
Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Past the one. Past the...
Turzak to the inside. The battle for the race lead is on.
I think I'm killing the right front.
Turzak was able to get alongside. Still not quite clear.
Pace car going into 3.
How's those 2 tires still feeling, Kevin?
Race control finds that on
and
the
caution's on the freeway once again.
Where did Kevin go?
Involved in this one.
Kevin went in the pit. Kevin, why'd you pit?
Urban gets it right in.
Strategy.
As we finish lap 91. Started.
That's stage points.
See what happened here.
You were going to get a stage win for playoff.
I ain't running the whole season.
Urban was in behind Josh Funkhauser. They're not very close. I don't think Josh has anything to do with this one.
Mr. Kevin, if he ain't
There's
first
no
and
drop
last.
weeks, and I'm sure I'm going to have to miss a week.
The bump in turn 4 tries to keep it straight, tries to correct, but it's just not enough.
Did you take 4 that time?
Makes contact just before the big machine clock, the logo on the inside.
How was 2 driving?
He was good, except he was a little bit faster than me. I don't know if that was the tires or him.
Yeah, that's also the late model stock pro.
Slowly but surely working our way to lap 110, the end of stage 2.
I think. Or is it James?
The lefts aren't really wearing, so I don't think it matters.
I guess I'll go right side. Worst case, I'll drop back a couple spots. I don't know. You get bonus points for leading a lap, so if I'm the only one that takes 2 and I lead a lap, I got that going for me.
6.5 laps shy of halfway here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Turzak now your new race leader. I think Kevin McCann may have hit pit lane. Indeed, he has. Now runs in the 11th position. Made a pit stop here, lap 91, a couple of laps ago. And definitely took at least right side tires. It might have been for a 23-second stop.
Oh, thank you.
That dude's up there doing the math, isn't he?
All right, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Kyle, you
All
can
right, man,
I wasn't listening.
on the outside road now.
He thought the stage was at 125. He was asking race control.
Oh, the leader?
Yeah.
I am going to go ahead and extend this caution.
All right, man.
Pace car lights are still on, so we'll go one more time. I'm expecting we'll hit the one to go signal here across the stripe, lap 95, so restart 96. It's about 15 laps to finish this stage.
I got to relocate my kill switch from last season's fuel saving extravaganza.
All right, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Accidentally hit it, avoiding a mess.
Track position is so keen, though. I want to take 2. I was debating 4 or 2 there.
Yeah, the way to restart, so
34, what is your Black flag.
I'll just take 2 and block my ass off.
Said Pat, I passed the pace car. I come out of the pit.
Car's in.
I was waiting for the 93 and them to come by. And
green, green, green. You're in 3rd place.
Oh, he missed a shift. Come on. They both missed a shift.
You got 1 inside. Still there? Hold your line.
And we got that S4 guy
All clear.
in the stream chat. Says, I don't see any audio.
That screwed me.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Thank you.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Wrecking coming out of 2.
Wow. I barely made it through that one.
Yeah, you gotta be careful back there.
Pit road is now open.
Here we go. Back to start finish. Green flag in the air. Turzak gets the jump. Valesky stays in the 2nd spot. It's a rerun of the first handful of laps here. Top 2 back where they started. Troy Radford now running in the 3rd position. Oh, we got one around. Big wreck off turn number 2. Garrett Wiedner, Josh Funkhauser, Mike Cook, all involved in this one.
Race control finds that.
Funkhauser still to the inside, trying to get clear of the 99. That's Jarrett Wiedner.
Neil disconnected, so I guess he did blow a motor.
The first one around.
I think it's Widener.
Take a look at the replay here. The incident begins, I believe, off turn number 2. You see the 99 machine, the gray, black, purple machine there off turn 2. Maybe some contact with Nilgis. Yeah, definitely.
Could be wrong. I don't know.
Sends him around. He tries to correct. 129 gets a big piece, and then everybody checking up, and it's just chaos after that.
That's just what I've heard out of previous broadcasters.
Pit road is closed.
Colin James, they got 5,000 and 4,000 I rating, but they're B class, so they are probably short track drivers. I'm assuming that's all they do.
Looks like it's going to be Turzak, Pileski leading the field back to green.
They never gotten their A class.
Clifton, your top 5.
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man.
Slowly approaching the end of stage 2, lap 101. Stage will end at lap 110 or at the conclusion of lap 110.
Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green. All right, man. Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
Roger.
I'm pretty sure he took, on the broadcast he said he took 2. So if that's true, I need to take 2 here.
All right, man, we're going green next time by.
4 gives you like no advantage.
There it is. Pace car lights are out. Lap 103 will get the restart. Lap 104 now. They've called it off again. Got to hand the admin some credit here, making sure all these guys get lined up where they need to be before we get back to racing. Some leagues just not really that attentive to detail.
Get ready.
All right, close up the gaps, guys. Come on.
All right, man. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. The leader just did a 44.
They got their shifts that time. Oh, Troy missed it.
5. You got one inside.
I might be able to pull him on the back stretch here.
Right, so we should be good to go now. Pace car lights are out. Lap 104. We'll get the restart.
Stay high.
Let's cross our fingers.
He's driving it deep just like I am.
Before seeing the yellow flag another time.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. You're back in third.
I'm grinding that right front. Hoping a caution comes out here so I can get third.
Still there.
Oh, he's doing it too.
Flag back in the air. Good jump for Turzak over James Pileski. Battle for the third position between Troy Radford and Brian McGann. McGann to the outside, trying to pick up some more points.
Oh, he gave it to me.
At least in that top three at the end of the stage.
He gave it to me.
Battling back on the inside, slips up the track just a bit. So does Brian McCann at the stripe. McCann's got the spot for now, but still not clear. Radford's not keeping up yet.
4, 5. That was your box.
Still side by side, Radford down low, the three of McCann up top.
Too far back on the 3.
Lap 106.
That stage.
Still Turzak and Pileski out front.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
10 powers by Radford, takes the spot, gets clear. Now move the three up into the third spot. Radford back to fourth. Brandon Mefford runs fifth.
So if you want to pit, you may pit, because that will be the stage. So once the pits are open, you will get your stage points.
Pit box in 10.
And caution's out again. Wysocki and Newquick involved in this one.
3, 2.
What were the cars?
I think this is going to end our stage here, as we're not going to get back to the green here before lap 1.
Kevin, are you staying out?
The 4 and the 34.
There goes my waiver out. Oh well.
All right, that's it. Go.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, everybody took 2.
Line
I'm
up
good.
single file.
Turzak's going to win the stage. It appears.
Looking like a true.
He's going to roll down pit lane here. Just about everybody else going to go with him.
Pretty sure I got enough fuel for green flag run too. I didn't want to be short on fuel in case somehow we do go green.
Race control finds that a racing incident due to net code.
How much fuel do you got, Kevin?
Probably rights only.
16 gallons.
So is Pileski, but Turzak's going to win the race off of pit road. A couple of drivers stayed out here. Kevin McCann, Jason Niles, and Chris Befford.
I got 12.7.
Try and get Turzak up in the booth once again. Get a word with our stage winner. Kyle and Steve in the HBR TV booth once again. You got a copy?
Sir.
Kyle, congratulations. That's 2 stages and 2 stage wins. What's it going to take to put this thing in victory lane? I know clean air seems to be pretty important as we watched you run behind Kevin McCann.
Yeah, I was just seeing what he could do. Just see what he was weak at. Now I'm just gonna pick and choose what I want.
And remember, we're
the stage is kind of wonky, a lot of yellows. Seems like every time we have a long race, just in general with late models, it just seems like in the middle portion there's a lot of yellows. So you just gotta keep care of your stuff and go on from there.
All right,
well,
man,
let's see if you can keep care of your stuff to the checkered flag, man. Wish you the best of luck the rest of the way.
Past the 44, past the...
Kyle Turzak, your stage 2 winner. That's 2 in a row, trying to make it 3. 3 would be a final checkered flag and take the race win. We'll see if he's got what it takes.
Get ready. All right, man. The pace car is in.
So So we get ready to go back to the green flag here. Kevin McCann's going to lead them back to the stripe. Jason Nilgis will restart to the outside. Then Chris Mefford, Kyle Turzak, James Pileski, Troy Radford, Brian Rose, Brian McCann, Jeff Clifton, and Garrett Johnston, the top 10.
All right, man, caution is
Final
out.
stage, getting ready to kick off here. Pace car lights are out. We'll see if we go another lap or not. Trying to get everybody formed up where they need to be.
Woo. What happened there? There's going to be some bad people after that.
Pit road is now open.
Stars off.
Check up.
Back up. I mean, backstretch.
Great.
Oh my goodness. I snuck through there.
Control finds that on the 93. EOL will be issued with the 1 to green.
I don't hardly remember what happened, but
Get a big wreck on the back straightaway. Everybody involved.
wow, look at the replay on that. I got lucky. Man, looking at the replay, I got lucky. Wow.
129, you got to be in front of me, bub.
Something happened on that restart. The outside line did not go and checked us all up, and we were 3 wide and 1 and 2.
Yeah, the guy on the outside just didn't go. Like he was delayed.
Because I didn't know what to do. I jumped. I was the one that took it 3 wide because it was accordion effect, and if I would hit my brake, the guy behind me was going to hit me.
What happened here? There's so many involved in this one, but
the wreck wasn't around me. It actually happened in front of me on the inside.
Past the 15. Past the.
again, right after the restart, we're watching Chris Wally on the bottom, the number 51, the black and green machine.
Past the 15. Past the.
Man, it looks like it happened up front in this.
A blue and a white car spun a red car.
To go around. I want to back this up again here. Just trying to unpack.
I can't tell who the blue and white car is.
Really?
So it looked like Chris Mefford got spun. I think Chris Mefford got spun to start that.
Mefford had the 93, I think it is.
No, red car. Red car spun a red car.
It just goes around in front of the field. The 93 was James Pileski, now that I think about it. But you see it, everybody just piling in here. Chain reaction crash. Watch it in real time here.
I remember I saw a hole.
All right, man. Line up
and I think I floored it.
row now. Catch the one car. Catch the one car.
And then there was a car driving backwards. And that car driving backwards spun around and took somebody out on the inside of the track.
Get ready. All right, man. The pace car is in. All right, man. Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
First race of the season, all you guys out here watching, shaking your head. It's just the way it goes sometimes. They'll get it cleaned up, don't you worry.
All right, man.
Always do. A lot of really good drivers in this series. On a big field, on a small track. Fortunately, that's just how it goes sometimes.
There's a bit of a delay between my button.
More than half of the field is a lap down or out of the race. So these races are going to be survival.
Get ready.
If we get 30 cars in here every week.
The pace car is in. Not going, I don't think.
And they're going to wave it off again. Pace car did make it to pit lane, but they're going to try and set this for another restart next time by, I believe. The pace car can get back out there quick enough.
Inside. Still there. Hold the line.
That black car is working on spinning that orange car.
Racing pace car getting out in front of the field.
Say hi. All right, man. You're back to pit. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Chris, control net, black, clear blue.
Still there.
Pace car back in. Let's try this again. Lap 121 for the
Clear
restart.
Low, clear low. You're back and forth.
Had to use a little tire to do that, but we got 2 positions out of it.
Can to the inside of Kyle Turzak off turn 2. Turzak's going to have the run down into turn 3, but he still sticks to the outside line through 3 and 4. Turzak with a whale of a run off turn number 4. He's going to get a nose out in front. He's going to lead that lap. Not quite clear just yet. McCann still to the inside. Not willing to concede the position. Might have to here into 3. Still there. And this time, Turzak's going to take it out. Turn number 4, back to the top spot. McCann in second now. Jeff Clifton third. Brian McCann fourth. Brian Rose running in 5th. Battling with Troy Radford for the time being.
The leader just did a 18.59.
Troy completes the pass on Brian Rose, puts himself back into the top 5.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Caution coming to the line.
Oh, I can just barely make the finish. That should be good now with yellow.
Battle for the second spot. Jeff Clifton to the inside of Kevin McCann. At least gets the nose alongside off turn number 4. And hangs on to that second spot.
I couldn't have done anything different. He's a lap car. I'm inside of him, and he's still ran me down one.
Damn, I got to start on the outside now.
Pit road is now open.
With Troy on it. No, I got to pull it to the right of Jeffrey. Never mind.
And the caution comes out once again.
Sorry about that, Wally.
All good.
Maybe Steve Durbin involved in this. Chris Nino. Nino trying to get it straightened out here.
He passed me on the outside.
Lucky dog, let him by on the outside.
Durbin is driven.
Yeah, it's
involved in it or not. This might have been a different incident.
You can use a tire and do it.
Still
he had the position
trying to get right in here.
I passed 2 on the outside.
He's clutching it on the restart and beating me.
That's interesting. Clutching as in clutch shifting?
James Pileski to the inside. Nino
he's doing something like he's dragging the clutch to
effectively 3 wide here.
beat me off the jump. I don't know how he's doing it.
4 and comes across the nose, the 93. Nino spins to the inside wall. Don't think he collects anybody else, but there's Barney grabbing that yellow flag.
He's restarting quicker than I am, and I'm the one doing the jump.
Huh.
Race control finds that a shared caution for the 93 and 129.
I don't know that trick.
In other words, this is the Aaron Smith of late models.
That's like I was talking about earlier. He's got a B class and 5,000 I rating, so yeah, he ain't ever got out of short track racing, I don't think.
A no-fault caution is a racing incident. A shared caution, both drivers will receive EOS.
Gotcha. 10-4. Thank you for making that.
Just over 70 laps to go here at Nashville Fairgrounds. It's been an eventful evening, if that's the word I'll choose here. 12 cautions
so we don't have to delay
on this short track with these late model stocks. Tough to really get into a rhythm if you're a driver in the series. Just you get going, you throw 5, 6, 7 laps in, and the caution comes out. Then you do it again, and the caution comes out. You're not really getting a good feel on the race car as far as what the tires are going to do over the course of a long run. I know in many cases these Hoosier tires, they almost pick up speed over the course of a long run. Really haven't had one long enough to see that come to fruition, see if that remains the case.
1 to green. Yeah, you got to do that on 2 to green.
I got to wait for a car to pass me, and I'm way behind. Pace car.
Extending.
All right, man.
Yeah, guys, we'll definitely review after this first race. It'll be in the first time we've done a short track deal. It's usually the big track, so appreciate your patience on all of it.
Also, for the guys that are being told that they're having to wait on another car, stay with the pack. If they can't catch you and you end up getting a black, call it out.
All right, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
We can at least keep this stuff moving.
Field getting the 1-to-go signal here. We'll see if that remains to be the case. Many times tonight they've extended it. Just trying to get everybody lined up where they need to be.
And that is backed up in the rule book where as long as you keep pace with
there it is. We've gone one extra lap.
Not keep pace with you.
Just about every caution we've extended it.
So that's not a problem.
Again, I give the admins a pat on the back for doing so.
Get ready.
I'd rather go the extra lap and have everybody where they're supposed to be than to say the heck with it and let's just go racing.
8 cars in. Green flag, green flag. The leader just did a 45.505 inside. You're back in third. Still there. Still there. All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Caution coming out of 2.
Kyle Turzak's certainly been the dominant driver here this evening. Kevin McCann has had moments of glory here at the front of the field, still battling with the 51. We'll see if he's got anything for him.
On the bottom of the back stretch.
Pit road is now open.
Race car is in, green flag in the air. We're back racing at Nashville.
Hey, how's it going? Trying this short track stuff. Late model stock.
Yeah, that's not how cars are supposed to drive.
First time I've raced this car in a long time.
Number 2.
It'll go down.
Doug Wysocki.
On oval. I did some road course on it.
Quick, Chris Mefford.
Car 99. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Let's see who else it is. The 03. I think that.
So far, it's been about 50-50 caution. Green. Look at that dog tracking car. Ooh.
Caution number 13.
Race control finds that.
Oh, Newt Quick in trouble. Something certainly broken in the front suspension of that machine. Steering linkage all off. Talk about dog tracking.
Yeah, not a lot of passing. We can pass like when
into the pits.
Oh yeah, Campbell. I mean, just like WSSR, yeah. We can pass a little bit on like the first few laps, but then after that, everybody just follows single file line. Then it's pretty boring.
See if Quick can get to pit lane here and get that addressed. Certainly not going to be race worthy at that type of damage.
34. What's the?
Hopefully, there's some tracks in the schedule that allow for some.
Down pit road, it was closed there.
Some actual racing.
Turned down in there.
Quick having trouble getting it turned down.
That, or we got to go a long green flag run so tires wear out.
Pit road is closed.
Are we 2 to green?
Hey, firm, we are 2 to green.
Hey, Kevin, protest that Kyle for not having a number on the back of his car.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Cautions breed cautions. We're certainly seeing plenty of that here this evening. It's got to be frustrating for some of our front runners.
There's a lot of us that don't.
Twice, you can almost hear his voice. Didn't say as much.
I can't tell who's who, and that's a safety hazard.
He's probably not the only one. Is certainly frustrated with the number of cautions here this evening.
That's how you should play it.
Nobody wants that. Fans, the drivers, the race admins, the league controllers.
Get ready.
Certainly not doing it on purpose, folks. It's just the way that it goes sometimes, and they will get it better, I promise you.
All right, man.
Just wrapped up their last season. Different cars, of course. Different tracks. but very, very clean racing. And they were running the Gen 4 Cup car. That thing is certainly a handful to drive. Doesn't matter where you're at. In fact, they ran very clean races almost all season long. They'll get it figured out.
Hi, Payson.
Record.
At the start finish.
Damn, they didn't even make it across the line. They didn't make it across the line, did they?
Hey, do we have to let the pace car by? Anyone know?
I got a black for passing under yellow, waiting on the car behind me to pass me.
Open.
Pace car is in, green flag in the air.
And caution.
And the caution's out again. Big trouble here in the front stretch.
Pull your tires off, get the pants on.
Entering one.
Or how much does Steve charge for a 20 caution race?
At least 350.
Gotta be into overtime by now.
Did not extend the yellow this time, but man, you see it. This is what happens when you're trying.
Oh, we still got an hour 30 in the Sims time.
Comparison, and if there's an issue ahead of them, it's tough because they're the drivers that are up front in front of the groups that's up to speed. They're not at that same pace. They're slower, certainly. Of course, when they get into the wreck.
That's the thing about these cars, though. You know, we can pass on the first like 2 or 3 laps, and then we're single file. That's why everybody's so aggressive.
Bit of a checkup here. You see Brian Rose in the 89, then it's the 15, and the 93. And there's kind of an accordion effect. Chris Wally.
They're calling it on a checkup, and I may have been a little contributing factor to that.
That dude missed the shift. So
oh, no.
Throw that out there.
No, I just looked. Never mind. I saw the replay. Yeah, he missed the shift or something.
The entire field checked up, and yeah.
The outside line was unable to get moving, and you guys just
lap 143.
The road is closed.
There you go, outside line. Wasn't my fault. But I tried to time the leader, and he went a little bit later than he's been going, so I checked up a little, and Troy almost hit me.
51 come on the outside.
Car passing outside.
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, line up on the inside row.
Are we delaying?
Yes, I'm delaying.
All right, man. Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green. All right, man. Lights are back on the pace car.
Just going back to the extending of the caution period, adding an extra lap. They've done it a lot tonight.
Move up, Josh.
And it's not a bad thing to do it. I think it makes a lot of sense. Again, given the size of this field, get drivers trying to get caught up, trying to get into position. Problem is when you don't do it, and you still got guys trying to get caught up. This is what can happen. I mean, the guys that are just there, they're at speed, just trying to get to the back of the field while the green flag comes out, so they're going to stay at speed. But the guys at the mid portion to the, I don't know, 2/3 of the back of the pack, they're coming up to speed. So if something is to happen, we just saw it unfold here on the front stretch. If something is to happen ahead of the drivers that are trying to get caught up, it's very difficult to get them checked up enough to not just drive right into that crash.
The pace car is in.
Things happen in a hurry.
Green flag, green flag. The leader just did a 44.519. Got one outside. Stay low.
Pace car lights are out.
All clear, all clear.
And folks, I'm going to warn you, when we get back green flag racing, I got to jump to a side-by-side break. Don't worry, you'll still be able to watch the action live. We've got to get at least one in before this race is out. try to get a rhythm in and try to do it after a long green flag run. We just haven't had the opportunity as of yet. So we'll call this restart and then go to our side-by-side. Don't worry, you won't miss a minute of the action, and we'll be back.
The car in C1 just hit the fastest lap, 18.42.
One lap in the books. Terzak, Kevin McCann, and Brian McCann, your top three. Jeff Clifton, Troy Radford, the top five.
406.
Side-by-side break. We'll be back after this.
I met Marcos Garza when we were doing radiothons for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We needed sponsors to help us raise money, and he's always
He's kicking our butts.
I would describe Marcos and his team as upstanding, someone you can trust, and
short track pulling away.
Marcos has been very generous. He has a genuine concern for people. You need somebody that cares about you. And that's what Marcos is, and that's pretty much what this firm is.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
It's a crab.
Oh, I did that turn bad. Hopefully Troy don't get a nose. No, he's good. Troy's got speed, though. Hell yeah, he does. Look at that. Oh, I did a bad turn here. Oh, no. He's going to get me. Oh, no.
Stay high.
I lose my third.
Still there.
I messed up.
Still there. Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
That outside lane is hot, though.
All clear, all clear.
Shit, I'm going to start running it.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Caution coming out of 3.
Come out.
I had a little lean on going on in my chair here. We got some G-forces at this track. G-forces in my stationary chair.
03. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Pace car going into 2. Race control finds that on the 99 self-spin, EOL will be issued with the 2 to green.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell if it was wearing my right front more, but the bumps are so horrendous on the bottom. It's so much smoother in that half a lane, 1 lane up.
Anybody up for a pee break?
Back at Nashville Fairgrounds, working caution once again for a little lazy spin from Jarrett Wiedner.
And I did start to run Kevin down a little bit.
Take a look at it once again.
How pissed is he going to be if I get a nose on the outside and pass him? But that leader is still running the bottom.
The left side's below the yellow line on the flat of the racetrack.
2 to green.
Around he went.
True.
Across the stripe, we got 41 laps to go.
Pit road is closed.
I mean, sitting in third here.
2 degree.
Past the 44. Past the.
First race of the season, third ain't too bad to just maintain. That leader, I ain't got nothing for that leader. The only person I'm really racing here is my brother, Kevin. Problem with that is, if we get to racing, he's not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. We're good chance we're going to wreck.
His stage 1 victory. He's talking about survival.
Nah, it's a fixed setup.
Taking care of your equipment. It's going to be the key to this one. Taking care of tires, taking care of fuel. Fuel not so much an issue here with none of our cautions that we've had. And honestly, tires likely not as much of an issue either. You got to be at speed to wear them out. Had a bunch of cautions here this evening, but nevertheless, survival is key, and that seems to be the case, and it's holding true for Kyle Turzak. Started out front, remains.
Oh, I thought that was Troy. That's number 1. Who's that? Jeffrey.
At this point already.
I don't see him. Troy's in 7th.
If they can on his trail, let's maintain that second position. Brother Brian McGinn running third. Jeff Clifton and James Pileski rounding out the top 5.
Oh, I might have a nose on Kevin.
Expecting the 1 to go signal here as we cross the stripe. There it is. Lights go out.
Got one outside. Still there. Hold your line.
Oh, that outside line is going to pull me. Oh, that's good.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
I think that outside lane is dominant on the start. Especially Jeffrey. Jeffrey was right on Kevin's bumper. There was nowhere I could go. I was going to get freight train there.
Out of 4. Coming out of 4.
Field's still catching up here out of turn number 2.
Yes, sir.
Looks like we're good to go here.
Yeah,
we've lost some cars here to damage and things like that.
A little long.
Naturally, some attrition will help. Pace car is in.
Yeah,
green flag in the air. Off and running once again.
We're usually pretty good right there on the runs. It's just getting to that 5-lap mark.
Yeah, it sucks that, like, because all these bumps, sometimes they get you loose and everybody
checks Tim Schofield involved in this one.
Loose? People's getting loose?
Car.
Are you getting loose, Kevin?
Yeah, that accordion effect.
Lucky dog coming high. Lucky dog.
No.
Number 12 machine.
How the hell do you get loose? That's what I need.
Everybody's patience. That's run this long so far. I know next week's going to be an even
See
shorter
what happened
track,
here to Timmy.
So it's a little bit of a learning curve for a bunch of us here and getting to know each other. So
I hit them bumps wrong. I get tight.
Everybody's patience there.
It's like the 9 checked up a little bit. Schofield checked up even more, and whoever hit him from behind didn't check up enough. It's in the back bumper of the 12, and round he goes.
If you missed the first one, I'll just add you to the back end of the roster, the driver lineup for the second race. Top fit. There's no qualifying for the second race. We'll just have a quick warm up and then going. We're going to try to hit them rapid fire back to back to help our broadcast. Top 15 of that race. Of race 1,
invert's going to be interesting.
Race 2 will be inverted. 16 on back. We'll start where they finish.
The race control finds that on the
12. That's going to cause some cautions.
Are we taking all 30 at South Austin?
Pit road is closed.
What do you think? What do you think is going to happen when they invert?
Ride, if you know what I mean, wrecking.
Taking a look at the top 10 here. Kyle Turzak still the leader. Kevin McCann second. Brian McCann third. Jeff Clifton fourth. James Pileski is fifth.
And that feature.
Troy Radford sixth. Seventh is
I don't like it.
Brandon Mefford running eighth. Ninth position is Jason Nilgis, and 10th is Chris Wally.
Yeah, if you do heat,
11th position is Joshua Stewart.
Heats and stuff a little bit further, and if you can't make it,
Steve Durbin running 12th. Not sure if Durbin's on the lead lap or not as he's exiting pit lane. We'll see in just a moment.
Yeah, biggest thing is start time. Haven't already been advertised of when we'd start.
All right, man, we're going green next time by.
Broadcast set up and everything.
On the inside row.
That'll be the biggest hurdle.
Yeah, I got you.
The Durbin is 12th.
And like Mr.
Last car on the lead lap.
Thank you for hanging in there. This is a bit of a learning curve going from RC for large track to the short track.
Cars in. Green flag, green flag.
Damn, they got a perfect start again.
44.69 outside. All clear, all clear.
I had to wheel the shit out of that.
Mr. I got a black just for passing your pace car, but I've been in the pits for the last 20 minutes. Thank you.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Pace car hits pit lane.
That's new tires behind me.
Once again, getting ready for
a lot of new tires. You know that's new tires behind us, Kevin?
I don't think it matters.
Gets away once again. Kevin McCann tucking in behind. Brian McCann real loose.
When did they do that? Because everybody's got new tire.
Spoleski now running into the back of the 3.
I wasn't paying attention.
Move around real hard to the inside.
Yeah, I think
interested to see if the 88 pushed him up in front of me.
The way we're going here, heat's our biggest killer, and we can't get it up to heat. So.
Straight away.
Quickly tell me about your car.
Can't hear you, Jason.
Car 99.
Good talk.
Lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Outside.
All right, man. Take it easy. Thanks for hanging around. See you Wednesday if you're racing.
Yellow flag came out.
Watch it from Brandon Mefford's perspective here. Him and Rose battling side by side off turn number 2. We'll go real speed.
Race control finds that a racing incident.
Back that up. Mefford got in the fence on exit. I don't know if it was from contact from Brian Rose or not.
88 was not involved in that.
Now Mefford just went a little wide on the exit of turn 2, gets up in the fence, bounces down, collects Rose.
All right. I was trying to remember this whole time you've been in here. Did I spin you last week? I can't remember. Who?
Working caution number 17 here at Nashville Fairgrounds.
At WSSR.
Pit road is closed.
Oh man, I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't sure, but I hated that. Ruined your night, and you were fast.
So you gotta get in front of me.
Tim, you're looking a little rough there.
All right, man.
It's been a day.
I hope your weather's all right up there, wherever you're at.
Oh, can I get an EOL just for my damage, please?
Self-inflicted. Otherwise, I should be in the top 10 at least. If I wanna made my ignition blunder.
Next time by. All right, man. Line up on the inside row.
I got you. I still hate spinning it out though. You had a fast car that night.
See Tim Schofield there to the inside. I don't know if he's going to get a lap back or he's trying to drop back to the end of the field. Currently parked in front of Kyle Turzak.
All right, man. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. The car in P1 just hit the fastest lap.
Here goes. On the race car. It's the way around.
Outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Field getting the wave around as the...
I just don't think that inside line is going to do anything on that start. That was perfect, but Kevin pulled me on the outside.
$25 laps to go and get to the stripe. See if we can make it to the finish.
These new tires are looking good behind me. If we go green here, they they might be able to get a pass.
18.372.
Nufford must have used a fast repair. He's
Turzak maintains the
23 laps down with a beautiful car.
McCann, James Pileski started outside front row, currently runs in the 4th position. 5th is Troy Radford. He's been up in that top 5 almost all night long. Strong run. Jason Nilges, though, back in the 7th position. He's up 15 spots. Good, strong run for the 88 thus far.
The leader just did a 18.478.
Brandon Redford still within the top 10, running 8th, right where he started, working on Jason Nilges for that 7th spot.
Oh. Car said, I don't want to turn that time.
Have a slow car on the bottom.
Hopefully I ain't heated him up. I may have.
Turzak starting to run away with the race lead. Kevin McCann.
How's he doing that?
Ryan McCann, a car length
I don't know.
the 2. James Pileski just a half car length off the 3.
Is he running a different line? Ooh, that wall came up quick.
Don't want to jinx it here, but it seems like we're starting to settle into a run. Barry Bruner leaving pit road.
I was having trouble staying off that wall.
Jeff Clifton got a piece of the fence on exit of turn number 2, just a piece. Still battling hard with Troy Radford, but Radford's got other plans. He's looking to the inside on Pileski for the spot. Radford taking a peek. This will be for the 4th position. Radford's alongside. Real loose off exit for both drivers.
The leader just did a 18.654.
Clifton starting to go through as Pileski loses 2 spots.
Kevin running that outside line now. That leader's running that outside line.
Radford with some late race pace. Picks up a spot or 2 here. Pileski loses 2 out of the deal, so he's running.
Ooh, it got tight. I don't know if I can do that. If I get to racing Kevin here, Troy's going to be right there to mop us up.
Tonight, he's still managing to hang on into a top 10 spot. Chris Wally's alongside there for a moment, 9th spot. Now Brian Rose trying to take it away. Wally battling back on the outside. 00 Mike Cook involved, but he's not in the lead lap, not 4th position.
Troy's coming anyway. He's going to be here.
To battle for position. This for the 9th spot. Brian Rose to the inside, loose on exit of turn number 2. Chris Wally carries a little extra speed down into turn number 3. Maintains his position to the right side of the 89. Off turn number 4. A big run for Wally at the stripe. Too close to call. Back to turn number 1. In the middle of 1 and 2. Rose with the advantage. Still not able to get clear.
The leader just did a 18.777.
Almost some contact off turn 4.
Yeah, that one. Look at that green.
Wally up the racetrack a little bit more than he had planned, I think, and he loses the spot, but a big run off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, gets to the inside of Brian Rose. Bit of a crossover for Chris Wally. Great battle here for the 9th position. Less than 10 laps to go from Nashville Fairgrounds. Kyle Turzak still with the race lead over Kevin and Brian McCann. Bradford 4th, Jeff Clifton still 5th.
Damn, how's he doing that?
Now just making a pass for position on Brandon Mefford, who's now just up to 7th.
All right, man, caution is out.
Oh, that's going to make it interesting.
Mefford crossing over, taking a peek back to the inside.
That's going to make it interesting.
5 to go at the line.
We're in a podium position.
That's going to allow Troy to pass me.
Contact Mefford. And
dang it.
Just coming together here just before turn 1.
Pit road is now open.
Watch out on the backstretch. Parking lot and a half.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you spin me? I was sitting still.
Past the 93.
So these two battling out here. 5 laps to go. 6 laps to go.
Troy's on new tires. He's going
Big running.
to pull that outside line.
Spins the 88. More drivers getting collected in this down the back straightaway. Multi-car incident.
Could just hire you to blow him up a little bit.
Race control finds that on the
just a moment ago off turn 2. See from that perspective, we'll back it up.
Daniel, would you mind taking another look at that? I was getting blocked. I just made a move down and he checked up.
What Brandon is saying is that car in front of him wrecked himself off of Brandon's nose. I think. If I understood that conversation correctly.
Yellow line got it a little upset, but it slowed his momentum. Mefford gets into the back and this sends him around.
Let the 81 car by.
What's your strategy going to be here?
Trying to sneak by on the inside.
Hit the gas pedal.
Gets a piece of it, straightens the car back out.
Let Jesus take the wheel.
Oh no. Everybody's going to be so aggressive here.
Just slow on the racetrack.
The ruling stands there, sir. He was
if he's waiting for Mefford or what the situation is here.
Coming out,
so we can have a green watch chicken.
You were in and out of that turn, and the speed difference between you two.
Well, we got 3 laps to go, so I think this is going to send us to a first attempt at a green-white checkered finish.
It's going to be tough for me to pull out a third here.
Series
tough.
For 3 attempts at max, if needed.
I got new tires on the outside. I might lose 2 positions.
All right, man, we're going green next time by.
Leader, let me know when we are to the green.
Row.
If another caution comes out and restart 4th.
It's 1 to green right now. We just got the wave around.
Apologies, I'm extending.
All right, man. Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green. All right, man. Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
I can't think of a single strategy that will give me the upper hand to get third here. I mean, even if I get a perfect restart, I don't think I'll be able to.
We're going green next time by.
Right.
I pretty much just have to
formed up here, getting ready to go back. Green flag.
mat the throttle. And maybe if I swing out a little bit,
have been the final lap of the race. So when we take
try to get a straighter exit.
Here, well, now lights back on the pace car, so we're going to go yet another lap. So as we get back to start finish,
be like an inside car bully. That's probably my only hope.
Under caution. Try this again. Still trying to get the order right, make sure everybody's where they need to be. I know we've said it a lot here tonight, but it's important. That's why they keep extending these cautions. It's not a big racetrack.
Green flag, green flag.
30 cars that showed up here to race this evening. They're all on track at once.
Got 1 outside. 2 to go this time by.
Certainly adds to the complication of the cautions, but also makes it a little bit difficult to get everybody where they need to be in time before we go back green. Some racetracks, it's the opposite problem. You got more time than you want.
See, he's just going to pull me like that.
Stay low. Still there.
Here we go. Let's try it. Pace car is in. Green flag is in the air. Turzak gets a great jump.
I think he got me.
Brian McCann, though, looking at
I got it
for the second spot.
I got third. I bumped him for third. Driver. I think I held him up.
Field working through turn number 2.
Ooh.
Yeah. Top 3 front stretch if you're in Discord. The
Turzak off turn number 4, looking at the white flag. Barney's got it. Last lap from Nashville Fairgrounds.
We got to watch that replay.
Kevin McCann maintains the second position. Brian McCann trying to hold off Troy Radford. Radford to the outside off turn number 2, but it's clear sailing for Kyle Turzak. On to turn number 4, he's going to see a checkered flag and win race number 1 of the IROC Challenge Series.
A lot of it.
Turzak, your race winner.
Oh, the only... You got an issue about it. What's what I just parked in the pit? What's that? Oops. Do we have some issues? I just learned how to dump me there. Got a second place. We're good.
Where do I go? I don't see it. Do you see where you go in the Discord?
Top 3 lining up here.
Oh, there it is.
Finish. We're going to jump out, get a quick break out of the way, and we'll be back with our top 3.
Good job, guys.
After this, stay with us. We'll be right
back. Good race, Tim.
I met Marcos Garza when we were doing
learning curve is steep.
Children's
Have a good week.
We needed sponsors
to
help us raise money, and he's always the first one to jump in. I would describe Marcos and his team.
Good win, Kyle.
Standing, someone you can trust, and he is just a genuine guy.
Marcos has been very generous. He has a genuine concern for people.
One of the requirements during the interview on the broadcast is to give away secrets.
That's what this firm is.
It's a law firm. Let us help.
Well, my secret is I run these in real life. So.
While we're waiting, let's go.
Good race, Kevin.
Yeah, good race.
Watch that replay.
I didn't know that topside was going to work like that on that restart after the break.
Yeah, you sent it.
Yeah, I sent it a little bit too hard. I was my rear end was looking at the wall.
63.82. So I guess it don't matter. You just chew that right front up.
R&R Racewear, your source to all custom racewear apparel needs, and home to iRacing apparel. Pick it up today at rnrracewear.com.
Lap is this? Let's go back one more. Look at
that
line.
You know what tires were?
I forgot to check.
I was 69.81.
Spartan Transportation
63.82.
Management is your
That's not bad
for all your shipping needs. 53-foot dry van shipment.
I just saved until that caution out like lap 160 somewhere in there.
Drop lot facilities, just-in-time deliveries to
we'll watch the whole thing here.
Facilities in St. Louis, Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, and Indianapolis, Indiana. Spartan Logistics LLC, proud
back it out a little bit.
IROC Series. Kyle Steffens, UMP modified in Silver Crown driver, and Gordy Gundaker, World of Outlaws late model. Visit us at spartan-logistics.net. Find us on Facebook.
Yeah, I think you got me up the line on that lap.
Race number 1 of the IROC Challenge Series in the books. And our race winner, Kyle Turzak, available for comment.
You definitely pulled me there.
Just a moment. In fact, we do have him here. Kyle Turzak at Steve.
I full sent this turn, though. Last turn coming to the checkered here.
Kyle, congratulations.
And then came up and hit him.
Honestly, a hard fought.
Was that hit?
Not so much because
is that hit what did it?
Just a rough night. A lot of cautions here tonight.
He was coming.
These races
that hits what did it.
How your race went.
Oh, I bet he hates that.
Stage breaks, but talk about that final stage in the event.
Because I think he would have passed me, but I stalled him out when I hit him there.
The start of the stage was actually pretty good. I knew what to do.
Oh man, that was gonna be close.
As soon as I got around on the outside, I just felt like I had the better car, and after a few yells,
hit him right.
I was like, okay,
here.
Let's see what we got here. So decided to hit the button, and I was just clicking off lap times after lap times, burners after burners, and eventually I got that one burner checker, which definitely
What's
not
his
a fan
name?
of, that
Kyle.
gap, but we just we got the restart there and pulled away and got the dub.
Well, tonight being what it was, it can only get better from here. Next week we go to South Boston. How do you feel about your chances for 2 in a row next week?
I feel pretty good. I'm like an hour away from South Boston. I race a limited late model up here in Virginia. So Virginia boys got a rep, and hopefully we can really get it done there. Yeah.
All right, Kyle. Well, thanks for talking to us, man. Congratulations. Who do you want to thank before we let you go?
I just want to thank you for broadcasting, Chris for officiating, all the sponsors for the series. Your name on top of my head.
Why do I not see his name?
Zoom Soap Shop.
Oh, he's 051. There's a little 0.
All right, Kyle. Well, again, congratulations. Good luck next week, man.
Thank you.
Kyle Turzak, your race winner here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Next, we're going to talk to Kevin McCann, our runner-up, driver of the number 33 machine. Seemed like he was pretty quick when he was out front. It seemed like nobody could get around him, but once the leaders got that clean air, it was hard to do anything with it. Kevin McCann, Steve in the HBR TV broadcast booth. You got me?
Yeah, how's it going?
It's going good, Kevin. Congratulations, a runner-up finish to start the season. I know this one was a little chaotic, but walk us through your race. Was there anything you could have done differently to reel in Kyle Turzak there late?
I don't think so. He definitely had some good long race pace there, and he was saving tires better than any of us, I think, there toward the end. And yeah, not much I could have done. I think second or third was about the best I could do tonight. My goal was just to keep the car up front. I played the strategy a little differently. I pitted right before the final stage break, just because I knew I wanted to keep the car up front there. And fortunately it paid out. There was a big wreck behind me right after the restart there after that second stage. So got lucky with that one, kept the car clean, and brought it home second.
Strong run certainly to start the season. We go into South Boston next week, another tight racetrack for these late model stocks. How do you think it's going to go next week?
Oh, with all 30 cars on that track, it's going to be interesting.
Opportunity there late in that green-white checker to make a pass on his brother. Wasn't meant to be, still finishes third. Brian, it's Steve in the booth. You got me?
Hey, I do.
Brian, congratulations. A top 3 finish to start the season. That's not a bad thing. I know we had our fair share of cautions. Hopefully we can reduce that next week at South Boston. But before we talk about South Boston, let's talk about your race. You started out in 13th. You made up 10 spots to finish into the top 3. Was there an issue in qualifying, or just that's the pace that you had on the short run?
I was pretty fast in practice, but I just don't know what happened on qualifying. It felt good, felt fast, and I looked at the number and I was like, why was that so slow? So I really don't know why I was so slow in qualifying, but came back out and car after car, and just trying to figure out those restarts in that chess game, because that's where all the passing happens, those restarts, and we got quite a few of them. Sometimes you could do it while he's on the inside, sometimes you can do it while he's on the outside. It just depended on how you drove it down into the corner, and you really had to use up a lot of tires to do it. So that was kind of hurt the long run, but we had very few long runs, so it really didn't matter.
So with that said, obviously we had a bunch of cautions tonight. I think we ended up with 18 total, maybe 19. I'll have to go back and look. But what does that do to you as a driver as far as trying to settle into a rhythm and just kind of go after it every time you get the opportunity to say, all right, we're doing good here, 5-6 laps into a run, feeling good, and all of a sudden the yellow comes back out and you got to do it all over again. What does that do to you as a driver?
Well, the first time it felt real good when the cautions were coming out because I didn't put enough fuel in the car, so I wasn't going to make it on the green. But the second stage, the final stage to the checkered there, I had enough fuel, so I did want a green flag run, and we did get like 2, I think, and Kyle, man, I don't know what Kyle was doing, but he just took off and just kept going. And me and Kevin was in the car, and we were like, what is he doing different? Because me and Kevin was about equal, and I think everybody behind us was about equal. But Kyle was just out there on the island by himself.
Well, it was certainly interesting to see. We'll have to wait till next week to see what happens between all you guys and who takes the checkered flag, so on and so forth. Maybe you learn something between now and then. But nevertheless, this one's in the books. You finished third. Who do you want to thank before we let you go?
That just my family, you for doing the broadcast, league admins for putting the show on, race control, drivers for showing up, 30 drivers out here on a short track. That's amazing. Good, clean, or not not clean. A lot of cautions, but first race. Let's just get that one over with, and then we'll come back next week and see what we could do and see if we can go some more green flag running out here. Because once we get going, it's pretty fun, and I look forward to next week.
So the natural inclination for Brian is to say good clean race. And he says that because usually these IROC races, that's what they are. They're usually pretty damn clean races. So once in a while you get one like this. We'll see what we can do next week. Brian, thanks for talking to us, man. Good luck.
Thank you. He was right. I'm so used to saying clean races, and I was like, caught myself there. I was like, shit, we had like 20 cautions. All right. There was one wreck, and I don't remember where it was at. I wanted to go back and look. It was right off the stage. That was one, I think it was the second stage. I didn't wreck anybody.
Brian McCann, your third place finisher here at Nashville Fairgrounds. That wraps up the interviews here. Let's take a look at our race results. Of course, we talked to Kyle Turzak, Kevin McCann, and Brian McCann. Fourth place was Troy Radford. Fifth was Jeff Clifton. James Pileski was sixth. Brian Rose came home in the seventh spot. Steve Durbin was eighth. Josh Stewart finished in the ninth position.
Maybe it was this.
Jarrett Wiedner.
Yeah, it was right here.
It was 11th. Chris Wally finished in the 12th spot. 13th finisher was Jason Nilgis. 14th went to Josh.
Hold on 1 second.
15th place was Mike Cook. Tim Schofield finished in the 16th position. Clint Walker 17th. Doug Wysocki came home in the 18th spot. Matt Kopp was 19th. Chris Mefford 20th. 21st, Larry Bruner. Right. 22nd went to Adam Benefiel. Nuke Quick was 23rd. Garrett Johnston, 24th. Chris Nenow was 25th. Neil Quick finishes in the 26th spot. Brian.
So there was a big checkup.
Trevor Quick.
For some reason.
Steve Robards was 29th.
Man, they just didn't go at all.
30th. 197 laps down. These guys out very early, involved in a major incident.
Second place car didn't go, and Troy was getting stacked up.
At Nashville Fair.
I went 3 wide.
One of the IROC Challenge Series in the books. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know it was a tough one here tonight.
That was the 93 turning to 46. That's Mefford, Chris Mefford, isn't it?
Throughout the season. If you guys haven't already done so, please like the stream. Do that over on IROC TV and HBR TV if you're so generous to do so. Definitely helps us here at the channel, helps the league get some more exposure. It's just a positive all around.
Chris went wide
also
there.
Check us out on the website, hbrtv.com.
But James still spun him.
Click the live tab for today's race, whatever it may be. We'll switch that over in the coming.
Because I don't think James had a nose in on him here.
Thumbs Racing League also running the late model stocks, the Amco Transmissions Late Model Stock Tour. Tune in for that. Should be a good one.
Yeah, hit him.
Gonna wrap it up. Congratulations to Kyle.
Hit him with square of his nose, right in the middle of his nose.
We'll see you guys next week out at Sobo. We'll get some fried bologna while we're at it. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.
And then I got lucky as hell. And 88 was coming up. I slammed on the brakes. I thought for sure somebody was going to come over and hit the right side of the wall there. Right on board with that 88. He didn't go, did he? Was he in third gear? Nah, he was in second. He just was late on it. Ooh, that was a tough hit. That 89 got lucky. Brian Rose. That 88 was going for a ride, wasn't he? Oh, wow. All right. I'm out. Later.